Hey guys, Glamorous Gardevoir here. Welcome back to some more Pokemon Reborn. Last time, we were still in the dream world, but then we escaped thanks to Luna, and then we awoken to find Radimus and Sarah with us, and then they explained everything that had happened. And now, I think we're back in the present. Luna's talking. If you have ever walked into a class late, then you will know what it is like. Heads turn, eyes peel. You think of 1,000 things that they did not, but feel them all at the same time. In that moment, you are the sole star in the sky, and they are trying to sleep. Expectation and anxiety are frequent guests at an otherwise unplanned tea party, and while their sugar sits untouched, the sun is setting far too slowly. Never soon enough, it will be time for them to go along their way. They will retire for the evening, home to their wives, to their children. Children who grow tired. Children who grow up asleep. But still, you must peel their eyes. There comes a time in every child's life where they must lay down their teaspoon, pinch the corners of a fabric, and pull the tablecloth right away. Enough, she says, and follows the lights out. When there is only one path, there is only one way to go. And when, in the darkness, the path cannot be seen at all, then you are free. For now, the time has come for me to follow my own infinity. Farewell, Mother. Farewell, Father. It has been like a dream. What happened to Luna? Yeah, she didn't reappear with us before. She might still be in the dream world. Oh, is Elle still here? No, 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 no. Why? Why? Why did... Control. Control, right? Incompetence. This is always how it is. This is always how it was. Best is not good enough. Best is not good enough. I told you why, Zero. What do we do? What to do? Eve, tell me what we should do. Report back to Labradora. Lynn will want to know what's happened. I'll take the bracelets and finish from here. That's right, that's right. As long as we have the sapphire bracelets, it's okay. She won't be mad, she won't be mad. Will she? Go. Yes. Gardevoir. I'm sorry it had come to this. I'm losing my voice. Mother, are you alright? Never better. Good. And Luna. Where is Luna? Oh, I see, that was when Sarah rescued Shelly. Do you know what happened to Luna? Luna stepped into that black hole on her own. She... Is this the end you hope for? Is this the end you hope to achieve? Shut up! I don't want to hear it from someone who couldn't even control his own Pokémon. Then from whom would you prefer to hear it? Is this the only person you listen to? Don't kid me. He and I used each other, nothing more. I have no respect for his beliefs or his goals, Laura's awake. But you enact them all the same. With little alternative. But now that you mention it, I can disappear from here. They will conclude I was lost in the damage. I can break free of this now. Why did it cost Luna? And Gardevoir, thank you. Mother, you may rest assured I will not meddle with this group again. You can't just... Whatever. You're still grounded. That's fine. I'm still not coming home. I need to destroy the surveillance footage here. And what about your cohort? He'll make a report, correct? I'm a fool. I have to stop him immediately. Excuse me. Oh, you're awake now. Awkward. I'm glad you're safe. Miss Belrose, I am deeply sorry for what has happened. I have heard that these once belonged to your family. Please take them. Wow, look at Bennett actually being kind of cool. Also, undoing everything that just happened, right? Wasn't all that for the sapphire bracelets? I guess not, because they were still using Hypno to like control everybody. Bennett gave Laura the sapphire bracelets. I don't understand. There's no time. I have to hurry. Maybe I could help you? Your confusion is apparent. Listen. It's because of me that you lost your position as a member of the Elite Four. Excuse me. Excuse me. Elias created a false notice of your termination, and then we hypnotized you to handwrite a letter of your resignation. And then I took over your spot. I am truly sorry for what has happened, but right now I must go. Does that mean I can't help? You are a deeply concerning person. Let me put it more simply. I have been your enemy. There's no reason for you to help me. I think there is. Do people have to be defined by their flaws and mistakes? Even if we are not defined by them, we cannot just ignore them. I understand that you must have done some bad things, but I also understand that you're doing your best to change. And over the course of like 10 minutes, if I can be of any help, I would like to. You sound just like her. Ugh. I have 2 sisters, and they aren't particularly spotless either. Nobody is. Still, I've learned that in order to survive, we have to work together, no matter what. Fine, do whatever you want. There's a somewhat disheveled man in black currently going on foot from here to Labradora. Can you catch him? If we can change the weather, my Pokemon should be able to outspeed anyone. I'll do it. Then I'll destroy the security footage here and meet up with you. And I'll see if I can bring some food. Despite our systems, you must be starving after sleeping for so long. We can work out the details with the Elite Four then. The rest of the Elite Four? Oh shit. Okay. Oh, never mind. He meant like the organization, like getting her spot back. That sounds wonderful. Deal, let's go quickly. So much for a happy little family. Shelly, you're our daughter now. You will replace Luna. Luna. Gardevoir. Kane, and even Sean. Everyone always disappears. Let us not make a bad situation worse by exercising its extremes. Oh, it's Shade. So Shade and Luna brought us back. Sup? Unbelievable. And now we're here. And here we are. I don't know by what means or madness Shade pulled you back into this world, but it appears you have business that you are not yet permitted to quit. If I may be so bold, how was it on your end that you managed to return? Luna herself showed you the way? Luna did? Then, it seems there are still miracles that defy our understanding. Will you still hold your wounds closed, Miss Volclane? Wait, what? I thought Sarah was talking. No, I guess not. I don't know what to count on anymore. Maybe nothing. Now you're getting it. Let us presume to hope she'll be back one day. After all, you never know who will stroll through the door next. Everyone is always coming and going. And coming right back. Who's here? Oh, it's Anna and Noelle. Sean, you made it back. Not that I doubted Nostra or anything. Where did these kids come from? Oh my god. Are you okay? What happened? I'm sorry? Those cracks all over your skin. Do you need help? On my skin? Am I getting wrinkles again? No, not wrinkles, cracks. This has happened before where, like, Anna has, like, seen things that other people can't see. I don't? Don't worry about it. She always sees things other people don't. That seems safe. It's not always. Jeez. But really, what are you doing here? This isn't a place for children. Nuh-uh. If this wasn't a place for children, then why would we be here? That's what I'm asking. We're here for him. Yep, Nostra made us sleep so that poor Hypno couldn't. Wait, what? Nostra made us sleep so that poor Hypno couldn't. Oh. So they had never been put to sleep by Hypno's spell. They had just been asleep on their own. And then we came to meet him. Hi, cute hat. Have you been crying? Not anymore. You really are just like her. Come here. Wait, don't tell me you're there. What? Like everyone didn't see that coming? Yeah, I don't really know how I would have come to that conclusion, having just met you and all. Thank you, Sarah. Sorry to keep you waiting for so long. It is so very, very alright. What is going on? I'm just happy to see you again. You've both gotten so big. Wait, so is this Radimus's actual daughter? When I last saw you, you were just this tiny. And if anyone should be sorry to keep someone waiting, it's me. You both deserve so much more. It's alright. Nostra says this is the only way it could have happened. I was kind of curious how Anna would, like, factor into the story. We still haven't really seen it yet, but out of everyone in the story, Anna's the one where, like, she's not a gym leader, and she hasn't really driven the plot forward on her own. I don't know who that is, referring to Nostra, so you still got it. That's a relief. You still have your... I don't want to call it a mental illness, but... Of course I do. We would never willingly let go of something you gave us. And that Cleffa, too. His name's Nomos. Or his name's Nomos. Nomos. Hello, it's nice to meet you. He says hi. Noel playing along. No, I'll tell him everything Nomos says, not just the first part. Noel, you said? And if I heard correctly, you go by Anna. Yep, that's us. Shouldn't you already know that? Those aren't the names that your mother chose for you. I'm so confused. If these are Radimus's kids, then why are they in the orphanage? This seems negligent. Painter. Fantasia. Those are such cool names. She had some flair about her, but when I had to let you go, I purposely withheld your name so there would be no way they could find you. Who was they? Team Meteor. Will you tell us why Team Meteor was after you? It is not a simple story, but I will say it as clearly as I can. Mistakes are lessons waiting to be learned, and some might say I have been very well educated indeed. During one such lesson, a certain person helped me understand that particular objects could be very dangerous in that group's possession. So I did what I had to, and stole those particular objects. Sir Radimus stole the plot MacGuffins, the sapphire bracelets, the ruby ring, and there's two others. Emerald something. In order to disguise their origin, I asked a close friend to fashion each of them into jewelry. Jewelry was a passion of his back then, but he was unprepared for the energy those keys held, and one of them broke in half. He was able to recover it, and he did fantastic work with the others, so I gave him one of the finished pieces as thanks. And with the others, I sought out buyers. In particular, I searched for strong trainers who would be able to effectively defend the pieces, should Meteor try to recover them. Caroline and Monty were the first. Caroline was a Belrose, right? So that was probably, Charlotte's mom, right? I don't know who Monty is. With the two gym leaders together, I felt certain they would be safe. They chose the sapphire key to match their eldest daughter's name. Yeah, Saphira. So Saphira, Laura, and Charlotte are sisters. Their mom is Caroline, and I guess their dad is Monty. Next was Mr. Molinar, so that was Corey. He chose the ring for his engagement. And the last one I entrusted to, the beauty who showed me the light. That was your mother. I thought there was 4 keys this whole time. This entire game I thought there was 4 keys. Well, there should be though, right? Because the Reborn, like, symbol has 4 sides on it. That was your mother. And so I reinvented myself with a new name, a new personality, and a new history. Sean, I hope you'll forgive me for deceiving you. It doesn't make much difference to me, I'm just... kinda want to go home. My wealth has never come from my success as a chess player. It came from the sales of those keys, and a few extra digits taken from Meteor's coffers. You became personally wealthy by selling 3 pieces of jewelry? How rich were the Belroses and the Molinars? I always hoped to be able to fulfill your mother's dream of living in a castle. That's so cool. I do not defend thievery, but I dare say it was a better use of the money than they would have found for it. And for a time, she was happy. I thought it would all end happily, but it turns out happily ever after just means the next story hasn't started yet. Team Meteor learned of what I had done, who I was, and where the keys were. And so, it began anew. Your mother was a walking miracle. But for better or worse, people often outlive their miracles. After her disappearance, I was scared, above all else, for both of your safeties. I didn't want any harm to come to you, so I had to make sure you didn't get mixed up with them. And just look how that turned out. It's okay. I know you were just doing your best. Can we, like, go somewhere else before we do this plot, or not plot, this, like, exposition? Maybe we could go back to the castle or something, I don't know. Whether it was right or not. Here, you should have this back. Radimus gave Anna the amethyst pendant. Okay, so that was the fourth one, I thought. What was the emerald one? Did we ever encounter the emerald one? Yeah, that was one thing I was looking out for when I was, like, looking back at other parts of the story, is, like, trying to track what the deal was with these plot MacGuffins. I think the ruby ring was the one that belonged to Heather, right? That was when we got back on the mountain from Blake. And then I think Heather still has that one. There was the sapphire bracelets, which we've been, like, dealing with Titania and Amaria, right? I think Titania gave them to us, and then she kind of trusted them with us. I think, and then Bennett just gave the sapphire bracelets back to Laura, right? And now Anna has the amethyst pendant. You had it. I was so sad after it was taken. I was so sad that I got sick and almost died of sadness. Why'd you give it to her? It was not one of my better plays, perhaps. I was hoping Team Meteor would never find it if it was with you two, but instead, it gave them cause to seek you out. You are such a moron. The whole point of this, the whole point of separating from your kids was so that Team Meteor wouldn't find them, but then you gave them the single thing that Team Meteor was looking for. Perhaps sentimentality got the better of me. Yeah, perhaps. Whether that was right or wrong. No. I mean, why'd you give it to her and not me? Why is Anna the one that's always special? Here. You can keep it. No, that's okay. I don't want it. I just wanted to know. You deserve it more than I do. It's not about deserving it or not, just take it. Anna, I can't even hear Nomos. I never could. I shouldn't hold something like that. I know you can't. What? That's okay, you'll understand eventually. Wait, yeah, that's kind of an admission from Anna. This entire time Anna's been pretending that Noelle can hear Nomos. If you ever wanted to hold the pendant instead, just ask me, okay? Okay. So, why did you give it to Anna? It was your mother's before. I simply thought it would suit her better. But it seems there may be some cause and effect in your similarities after all. Still, I understand that was unfair to you. I hope you can forgive me. It's not like it matters. I don't understand any of you. Sarah over there. Like, what the fuck is going on? However do you mean? It's been how many years, and you all just go on like nothing happened? You act like all of you knew the whole time that you would meet here. The future has a funny way of never being how we know it. But we never had to know. All we had to do was decide. The future cannot hold a candle to resolution. Sidebar, yeah, I'm kinda surprised by this plot twist that Anna and Noelle were related to Radimus this whole time. That was one thing that was not spoiled for me. Just in general, like, not that much stuff has been spoiled for me. I think, like, maybe one thing from this point in the story has been spoiled for me, and it's, like, not even a major thing. I try very hard to avoid spoilers. I take it very seriously. Considering something like the law of large numbers, it's only logical this would happen eventually if we kept looking. Plus, we had a little help. You're unbelievable. What? I can totally be believed. Right, Noelle? Sometimes. Noelle? But despite being unbelievable, here you all are. And that just means you need to change your beliefs. If how you see things isn't an accurate reflection of reality, then why keep looking that way? You're the last person who should be saying that. Or the first. A reflection of reality, you say. Get it? Because she's the mirror person. In that case, maybe it's better to just put the mirror down. Let there be no reflection at all. And see things however works best for you. Smooth talking runs in the family, doesn't it? They got it from their mother. I don't think that's true. Maybe we all did. And maybe we all have room to learn from them too. It's tough to lose people, but you can just lean on the people still around you. So depend on us now. Hey now, who's the parent here? Oops. I'm still stuck on the fact that they were stuck in the orphanage for however many years. How long were they there? Didn't the doctor, like, torture them with, like, shock therapy? Shouldn't they be upset about that? But you are, of course, correct. I only lament that I had to say goodbye to Gardevoir and Luna to say hello to you. Yeah, we're still thinking about that too. Not to mention the other boy. But I'll admit, it could have been much worse given the circumstances. Perhaps the only reason the damage was so minimal was because Gardevoir fought to control herself even through their hypnosis. Loyal to the very end? That's something I'm not used to. Maybe it's time you change that. Alright, who the fuck is this? There's already like 8 people here. Wait, literally, who is that? I think we saw the purple hair lady, in the dream world, but I genuinely don't recognize these two. Who are these people? You did it, you did it! Great job to both of you. Did you open a daycare service while I wasn't looking? Maybe if I also wasn't looking. What? Okay, everyone. These are my friends, Lumi and Eve. What the fuck? Okay. Oh, maybe when we destroyed the Pulse Magnezone, the personalities in Zell got sent back to their bodies, and so they woke up before we saw, like, not the coffins, but, like, the cryogenic frozen chambers that they were kept in. Their bodies had been replaced with Anna and Noelle's. I thought they just got rid of the bodies. Hi. We've caused a lot of trouble for you. Please accept my apologies. This is actually crazy. I didn't expect this at all. I thought Zell's other personalities were just gone forever. I believe the man in black who was here before had called out to you? That is correct, if pitiable. It's kind of a long story, but basically we were stuck together with him for a long time. In the same body. I wouldn't recommend the experience. In essence, we've had to work for Team Meteor the entire time. I developed the pulse systems that have been used to create a nearly insurmountable degree of trouble. Oh, thanks for that. Hey, she didn't do it because she wanted to. I agreed to develop machines for Team Meteor only under the condition that Lumi's physical body would be adequately preserved. That both of our bodies would be. That makes sense, actually. You don't need to keep putting yourself aside. I always intended to find a way to restore ourselves to our proper bodies, but working towards that was impossible when we didn't even have the privacy of our own thoughts. Yeah, that's a good point. I'm happy to be back, but I wish we didn't have to lose that poor Magnezone for it. And full control took a little while to get used to again. It was difficult at first, yes. Thank you again for what you did. Totally. I guess Anna helped somehow? And what exactly was that? Noelle and I switched places with these girls. Nosha said it would be really important for them to wake up right away. Thanks to that, we were able to help Sean reach this place. We hid in and moved through vents to evade Team Meteor and stole our Pokemon back to help Sean. Oh. Thanks for taking good care of Glaceon, Sean. I'm just impressed. Every single little thing has, like it all ties back in somehow. I thought that Glaceon and Espeon were just, like, wandering around. I didn't think there was a greater meaning to it. So those were Eve's and Lumina's Pokemon. And then Zell still has Umbreon, which makes sense. So it's like the 3 personalities each had one Eevee. So what happened after Sean actually got here could have gone better. Yeah. Don't get us wrong, Sean. We're not trying to fault you. But we knew Zero would try to use Hypno to control you. So we tried to stop it. We tried to cut the system's power as soon as he used it on you. But unfortunately, the power supply had an auto-reboot function. Oh, that's what that was. I hadn't accounted for this to preempt it, so all we were able to do was power cycle the system. We were hoping if we did it enough, maybe it would make enough holes in the control scheme for Sean to break through. But you saw the result. Maybe that's why we saw, like, the bits of dialogue while we were blacking out. That's okay, you tried as best as you could. I feel really bad for Kane. He never even had a chance to act on his own from the time he came here to when he fell into the black hole. Yeah, but Sean came back, so maybe he can too. Speaking of coming back, it may be prudent for us to quit this place before too long. Thank you. Would it be alright for us to go with you? We don't really know who else to turn to get away from Team Meteor. Are you kidding? Not only can you come with us, you have to. I see no reason not. Radimus lost 1 kid and gained like 4. Radimus is +3 on kids right now. Everyone will be waiting in Calcinon City. I have some information about Team Meteor that will be of relevance to you all as well. What should we do about this one? Well, leave her here. What do you think? It's time to wake up. Look at all the friends surrounding you. Shelley, thank you for not contributing to the cacophony of voices I've had to do in the past hour. What happened? Where is Kane? I'll have to explain later. For now, we need to get going. By the way, there was that boy sleeping in one of the elevators still. I forgot about Hardy. I forgot Hardy existed. That sounds like a cozy place. We tried to wake him up after Hypno had been stopped, but he still wouldn't move. Even Glaceon's heal bell wouldn't work. He just went right back to sleep every time. Someone in the Discord mentioned that, since we tried to wake Hardy up with Glaceon, you actually get like a relationship point with Hardy for that. So I thought that was interesting. We still don't know what the relationship points are for. I just thought it was interesting to mention. We'll see what we can do. Should worst come to worst, I'll carry him myself. Can you really get him by yourself? All the way to Calcinon? Certainly not. But as long as we have our Pokemon, anything is possible. Don't worry, Daddy. We'll see her again. Nosha said so. Did she now? And I suppose I have no choice but to believe it. Let us be on our way. Sean, you're coming too, right? In universe, could you imagine being like, no? I'll say, well, I mean, I do actually want to explore here more. I just don't know, like, I mean, I can just as easily come back later, right? I probably need to come back here later anyway. Yay, we can all go together. Next time on Pokemon Reborn. Oh my god, we're free. Holy crap. There were so many revelations there. That was crazy. Sarah came back into the story. Bennett is good now. Frickin' Laura is cool with Bennett. Suddenly. Anna, Noelle are Radimus's kids. Radimus never mentioned having a son, so that's kind of weird. He only ever mentioned having the daughter. Frickin' Gardevoir is dead because she made a black hole. Luna is gone, Kane is gone. We might get him back though. The 2 personalities that were in Zell are like free now. There's so much shit going on. I'm actually continuously impressed with this game and how it manages to tie everything together, even though it seems so complicated. Oh god, my voice. That's gonna be it for today though. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.